So now we're gonna assess pulse rate. First, position patient in a sitting or supine position. When sitting, bend patient's elbow 90 degrees and support lower arm. Place tips of first two or middle three fingers of hand over groove along radial or thumb side of patient's inner wrist. Slightly flex wrist with palm down until strongest pulse is noted. Lightly compress pulse against radius. Losing pulse initially. Relax pressure so pulse become easily palpable. Determine strength of pulse. Note whether thrust of vessels against fingertips is bounding, full increase, strong, expected, barely palpable, diminished, or absent, not palpable. After palpating irregular pulse, look at watch second hand and begin to count it for a whole minute. Count the first beat after the second hand hit the number on the dial. Count as 1, then 2, and so on. Assuming that 1 minute had passed, inform patient of pulse and record per agency palsy. So ma'am, your pulse rate is 72, which is a normal pulse rate. Help patient to comfortable position. Place nurse call system in an accessible location within patient's reach. Raise side rails and place bed in lowest position. Dispose of supplies appropriately. Remove and dispose of gloves and perform hand hygiene. So now we're gonna assess respirations. First, perform hand hygiene and place patient's arm in relaxed position across abdomen or lower chest, leaving fingertips on wrist, or place own hand directly over patient's abdomen. Assuming that I perform hand hygiene and I will place patient's arm in relaxed position across abdomen. Observe complete respiratory cycle. After observing a cycle, look at second hand watch and begin to count rate. When shift hand in number on dial, begin time frame, counting 1 with first full respiratory. So now we're gonna wait for 1 minute. Assuming that 1 minute has passed, when rhythm was regular, count number of respirations in 30 seconds and multiply by 2. When rhythm was irregular, less than 12 or greater than 20, count for 1 full minute. Note depth of respirations by observing degree of chest wall movement while counting rate. Assess depth by palpating chest wall excursion or auscultating posterior thorax after rate counted. Describe depth as shallow, normal, or deep. Next is note rhythm of ventilatory cycle. Do not confuse sighing with abnormal rhythm. Replace bed linen and patient's gown. Assuming that the patient's gown has been replaced, assist patient to a comfortable position. Inform patient of respiratory rate and record per agency policy. So ma'am, your respiratory rate is 18, which is a normal respiratory rate. Place nurse call system in an accessible location within patient's reach. Raise side rails and lower bed to lowest position. Dispose of all contaminated supplies in an appropriate receptacle. Remove and dispose of gloves and perform hand hygiene. assuming that I did the hand hygiene.
Wawang kagulungkod.
Game. So now we are gonna obtain temperature in oral. Remove thermometer back from charging unit. Attach oral thermometer probe stem, blue tip to thermometer unit. Thus, top of probe stem without applying pressure on ejection button. Sleeve disposable plastic probe cover over thermometer probe stem until cover lock in place. Ask patient to open mouth. So sir, can you open your mouth? Observe for any inflammatory process when present. Consider an alternate route. Place thermometer probe under tongue in posterior sublingual pocket lateral to center of lower jaw. Ask patient to hold thermometer probe with lips closed in and to refrain from talking, assuming that the patient is holding the thermometer. Left thermometer probe in place until audible signal indicate completion and patient's temperature appeared on the digital display. Remove thermometer probe, note temperature reading. Assume that the signal indicate a normal temperature. Push ejection button on thermometer probe stem to discard plastic probe cover into appropriate receptacle. Return thermometer probe stem to the storage position of thermometer unit. So now, we're gonna obtain temperature in the rectal. First, provide patient privacy and position patient in side lying or same position with upper legs flex. Expose only anal area. Keep patient's upper body and lower extremities covered with sheet or blanket. Apply clean gloves. Clean anal region when feces or secretions were present. Remove soiled gloves. Perform hand hygiene and reapply clean gloves. Assuming that I remove the gloves that I used earlier and I perform hand hygiene, the next is remove thermometer pack from charging unit. Attach rectal thermometer probe stem, the tip to thermometer unit. Grasp top of probe stem. Do not apply pressure on ejection button. Sleeve disposable plastic probe stem cover over thermometer probe stem until cover lock in place. Using a single-use package, squeeze a liberal amount of lubricant on tissue. Assuming that this is the lubricant that we will use. eye and this. Deep probe cover of thermometer, blunt end into lubricant covering 2.5 to 3.5 cm for adult. With non-dominant hand, separate patient's buttocks to expose anus. Ask patient to breathe slowly and relax. So sir, I'm gonna insert the rectal thermometer and please breathe slowly and relax. Assuming that I inserted the thermometer. Insert thermometer into anus in direction of umbilicus 3.5 cm for adult. Do not force thermometer. Hold thermometer probe in place until audible signal indicated completion and patient's temperature appeared on digital display. Remove thermometer probe and note temperature reading. Assuming that the thermometer signaled and showed a normal temperature, and remove it. Push ejection button on thermometer stem to discard plastic probe cover into appropriate receptacle. Wipe probe stem with alcohol swab. Allow probe stem to dry and return probe stem to recording unit. Clean patient's anal area and discard tissue. Perform perineal hygiene as needed and replace gown and linen. Assuming that I replace my gown and linen. Now we're gonna obtain temperature in the tympanic membrane. First, help patient to assume comfortable position with hand turned away toward side. When patient had been lying on one side, his upper ear. Note if there is a cerumen in patient's ear canal. Obtain temperature from patient's right ear if right-handed, or from patient's left ear if left-handed. Remove thermometer handheld unit from charging base. Do not apply pressure to ejection button. Slid disposable speculum cover ear otoscope like lens tip until it locked in place. Do not touch lens cover. Insert speculum into ear canal per manufacturer instructions. For adults, pull ear pinna backward, up and out, and out. Children younger than 3 years of age, pull pinna down and back. Point cover probe toward midpoint between eyebrow and sideburns. Children older than 3 years old, pull pinna and back. Fit speculum tip snug in canal. Point toward nose. Move thermometer in figure 8 pattern. Next is press scan button on handheld unit. Left speculum in place until audible signal indicate completion and temperature appeared on this in digital display. Assuming that the thermometer has completed measuring the temperature, remove speculum, note temperature reading, push ejection button on handheld unit to discard speculum of cover into appropriate receptacle. When temperature was abnormal or second reading was necessary, replace probe cover and wait 2 minutes before repeating in same ear or repeated measurement in other ear. Consider an alternative temperature site or instrument. Return handheld unit to thermometer base. Now, we're gonna obtain temperature in the axillary region. First, provide patient privacy. Help patient to supine or sitting position. Remove clothing from shoulder and arm. Assuming that I remove the clothing from the patient in the patient's arm or shoulder. Next is remove thermometer pack from charging unit. Attach oral thermometer probe stem to thermometer unit. Grasp top of thermometer probe stem and do not apply pressure on ejection button. Slide disposable plastic probe cover over thermometer stem until cover lock in place. Next is raise patient's arm away from torso. Inspect for skin lesions and excessive perspiration. Dry axilla or select alternative site as needed. Insert thermometer probe into center of axilla. Lower arm over probe and place arm across patient's chest. Held probe in place until audible signal indicate completion and patient's temperature appeared on digital display. Remove thermometer probe from axilla. Note temperature reading. Assuming that the thermometer the patient's thermometer appeared. Assuming that the patient's thermometer appeared and it shows a normal temperature, and remove it. Push ejection button on thermometer stem to discard plastic probe cover into appropriate receptacle. Return thermometer stem to storage position of recording unit. Last is replace linen or gown. Assuming that I replace my linen gown. Now, we're gonna get temperature in the temporal region. First, ensure that the patient's forehead is dry, or if it's not dry it with towel. Place sensor firmly on patient's forehead. Place red scan button with your thumb. Slowly slide thermometer straight across forehead while keeping sensor flat and firmly on skin. Keeping scan button depressed. Flip sensor after sweeping forehead and touch sensor on neck just behind earlobe. Read temperature when clicking sound during scanning stops. Assuming that the sensor temperature click and release it. Gently clean sensor with alcohol swab and return to charging storage unit. And next is perform hand hygiene. Assuming that I perform hand hygiene. Inform patient on off temperature reading and record per agency policy. So sir, your temperature is 36.5, which is a normal temperature. Determine that patient is in comfortable position. Place nurse call system in an accessible location within patient's reach. Raise side rails and place bed in lowest position.